Hey guys, my name is Josh Parsons. I'm a computer information systems major, and I've created a short little video to try to teach you a little bit about using macros in Excel. I hope you like the video, hope you learned something. Let's get to it. We are here in Excel. We're going to go over the quick macro tutorial. A macro, for those of you who don't know, a macro is something, it's a shortcut that you can use in your computer. You press a couple keys, and it will perform a task that you've designated that you want it to do. One of the macros we're going to be working on today is we're going to be copying and pasting this top matrix of information into the bottom one, and I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. Step one, you want to make sure you have your data set up and where you want to put it. Then we're going to go into the actual recording of the macro, so you want to go to View. You want to go to Macros over here in the far right. Click the down arrow, and you want to hit Record Macro. It'll open a dialog box which will allow you to name your macro. I'm going to name this one Restart, because that's basically what it's going to be for me. It'll mean if I make a mistake while I'm recording my macros, it means I can just move my data, it'll refresh it, and I can just restart with a fresh set, and it's not a big deal if I make a mistake. So we're going to name it that, and then I just set up the shortcut. What it's going to be Control-Shift-L. I'm currently recording the macro, and I want to make sure I don't make any mistakes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight this top matrix. I'm going to hit Control-C to copy the data. I'm going to go to the first square in this lower matrix. I'm going to hit Control-V to paste the information, and then that is it for our first macro. We're going to go up to View again, we're going to go to Macros, and we're going to hit Stop Recording. Alright, we're now going to begin working on our second macro, which is going to be rotating this yellow matrix around in a counterclockwise direction, one square. To get started, we're going to go to View again, we're going to go to our macro all the way on the far right, we're going to hit Record Macro. We're going to name this C for counterclockwise, move. I'm going to call this one Control-Shift-K, and we're going to hit OK. And now we are going to copy from cells C13 down to C19. I'm going to hit Control-C. I'm going to move my cursor, and I'm going to put it in C14, and I'm going to hit Control-V to paste. Now it has moved all the data in one square down. Now we're going to copy from D13, and I'm going to click and drag to H13. I'm going to hit Control-C to copy. I'm going to place my cursor in C13. I'm going to hit Control-V to paste, and now that has moved our data over one square to in the counterclockwise direction. I'm now going to copy from H19 all the way up to H14. Let go. I'm going to hit Control-C to copy. I'm going to move up one square to H13. I'm going to hit Control-V to paste. That has now rotated our data up, and I'm going to now highlight from D19 to G19. I'm going to Control copy. I'm going to place my cursor in E19. I'm going to hit Control-V. Now that's moved our data one square over to the, effectively moved it in a counterclockwise direction once. Now I'm going to Control-X to cut, and I'm going to move it to the second end in D19, and I'm going to hit Control-V. It has now finished our matrix. I'm going to hit View, Macros, Stop Recording. We've now recorded our second macro, which when we test it, Control-Shift-K, it does it again, and it moves our data for us in a counterclockwise direction, one square. Alright, we're now going to start working on our final macro, which is going to be a clockwise shift of this blue matrix here. To get it started, we're going to go up to View, Macros, Record Macro. We're going to name this one C Shift. We're in our shortcut keys. We're gonna call it Control Shift C. We're gonna hit OK. And now we are going to start out by copying this bottom M in D18. We're gonna hit Control C. We're gonna move it out of the matrix because we'll end up covering it up, but that's okay. We wanna save it for later. We're gonna hit Control C between E18 and G18. We're gonna copy that. We're gonna hit Control C to copy. We're gonna paste it starting in D18. Cover up that M I was just talking about. We're gonna move now from G14. We're gonna copy to G17. We're gonna hit Control C. I'm going to put the cursor in G15. I'm gonna hit Control V to paste down, and that's now gonna move our data, shift it 1 square clockwise. And now I'm going to highlight from D14 to F14. I'm gonna hit Control C. I'm gonna move this over 1, and I'm gonna hit Control V. And now we're gonna move this data up D15 to D17. We're gonna hit Control C, move it up 1 square, hit Control V to paste it, and now our M is all that's left. We're gonna hit Control X on cell D20, and then we're gonna put it in cell D17, hit Control V to paste, and then we're gonna go up to View, Macros, stop recording. Now let's test it. Hit Control Shift C once, Control Shift C twice, and then a J has just appeared in cell M17. And now let's try K once, twice, 3 times. We've now gotten good job, which means we're done. We've done our macros, and that is it. So thanks for tuning in, guys. See ya.
Look at this ground.